Alrighty, everyone. Let's see if I've got this working. Now, as far as I know, if I've got this all set up right, I am recording in 4K, I believe. Should be at least. And from what I've read online, recording in 4K will make YouTube not destroy the video quality. So I'm hoping that's true. And I'm just using a filter to do it. Using a scaling filter. I think I've got it all set up right. I know my computer can record 4K. I mean, hell, I've got a 3060 and a 16 core. So, not to mention, I've got like, I think it's 32 of virtual and 64 apart. Like, I have this set up to be. I spent enough money on it for it to do basically anything. That was the whole point. I needed something that was going to last me for hopefully a few years. That was a Dada. Heck, I don't see myself having enough money to drop on this again. Not to mention my case itself, my tower, is it's hit its age limit. It can't be upgraded again. So I'll have to get a whole new tower the next time I upgrade. It just can't fit much anything else bigger. I've got an old industrial EVGA tower, so it's for its year, it's a fairly large tower. It's old, but it's also I want to say aluminum or steel. The whole case is, which doesn't help with cooling. It's always run a bit hot, and I don't see that improving anytime soon. But say Levy. Oh, we've got our fourth tire. Went through all my trouble to jump and grab that, and I had one in my hotbar. Well, that brush was a waste of time. I'm gonna have to restock on a couple of these brushes. Now, hopefully we get a little bit better control having the right wheels on here. I think that was the last part we kept from the truck, so. But we got the truck battery in here. And we don't even need that. Now, I saw a pedal on the ground around here. Oh, look, the license plate. Yeah, pedal. I want to say it's a pedal I already got. It might not actually be. It might be the pedal I need, not the pedal I got. It is. So we've got all three pedals now. Yeah, we got all three pedals, as far as I can tell. Although I can't see Jack in there to see for sure. I believe we did the other two pedals the other day. Oh, two buckles, two there, two there. That's four. Not four. Six. Ignition, that's seven. What's the eighth part? What is the eighth part that is on this car? It is something inside. Well, we don't need that. Don't need that. Try and rip the ignition out, but this parking brake, that was the other one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the parking brake because there's just that buckle over there now. This go somewhere specific. It has to. It does. This car has an antenna. That I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know this car had an antenna. I just thought it was weird there was something over here. Ooh, we need another one of these. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to reach that. I'm gonna have to get in the car. Okay, and then we lost our underglows. Oh, I didn't even notice there's two of these spawned here. 8 parts on that car. Well, that means there's not gonna be anything on that. Ooh, underglow. Hey, headlight, we need that. Whatever color that is, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, this goes to that fucking sea. There's a zombie over there. I don't think either one of these is the color yet. Pick it back up. Oh well. No, I ain't what I wanted to hit. No, it's the wrong one. That's the one. I want the one that reacts to sound. Yeah, those don't have a color. I'll have to fix that. What do we need on our car? Whatever the hell goes right there. Because I'm really not sure. Doors. I mean, that's what we need. Is this a door I already have? No, but there's a problem. It doesn't go to my vehicle. It goes to this ugly thing. Do I need a third one of these? Does this get one in the back of the car somewhere? Yeah, it'd be easy to check on the busted one. Because I know, like, a Tricops, it gets one, but no, I'm just gonna put it back there. Yeah, there's a zombie I've been hearing for a while. Ooh. That looks lame as hell. It might go to a golf car. That or it'll go to that fucking thing. Well, for shits and giggles. Nope, don't go to that either. Hmm. Yeah, tail light. That ain't the format I need. Yeah, food. Yeah, wrong car. I'm gonna take that. We keep losing ours. You see that damn ladder. We don't need that. Alright, well, despite there being two cars here, there's actually a remarkably small amount of parts. Wait, that looks like a windshield dark car. Yep. Well, maybe that's the world told me to slow down and look a little bit closer while we're here. So I'll do a double check. That's the steering wheel I tossed. I already have a hood, and that goes to the other car anyway. I'm pretty sure we got the shifter in my car. We do. We've got the back seat. This is the front windshield back car. I'm not seeing a lot else here. Oh, I don't know if these wheels are gonna help. No, it really feels about the same. I don't see a reason to go off-road and risk hitting something. I have a hard enough time not hitting stuff on the road. Nothing there. Almost ran into a cactus. That is one thing I noticed from my last video. I did the thing again. I started mumbling. And I just noticed that this time I was starting to get quieter. I need to knock off that fucking mumbling shit. Oh, I have that. Oh, well, one of these probably goes to this car. Maybe. Hopefully. I think that goes to the Dada, though. Yeah. Pick it up. Well, we'll wait. I'll try it. There's no way. This goes to the Phonix, I think. Yeah. I was gonna check the. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see the white cap on the white engine. Battery into the ground, another antenna. We got the wheel. I needed doors, man, doors. No luck. Yeah, we need the trunk and the right door and right door panel and right mirror. And both tail lights. I just noticed we don't have those. And whatever goes right there. Some kind of front bumper. Probably just another square gray piece like on the back. Nope, we're gonna hit that pole. But yeah, as far as, way off topic again, and just that, as far as I know, I've got this set up and recording in 4K properly. And like I said, what I read online was YouTube itself was the culprit. If I record or not even so much record. If I upload it in a higher quality, then it will upload with the right process or encoder or something like that, and it won't be all fucked up and fuzzy. And I didn't have the programs they were talking about to convert the video into something else just to upload it as 4K, even though it wasn't recorded as 4K. So instead, I'm just skipping that and just recording it as 4K. I figure that's gotta work too, right? I don't know. I really don't know enough about this stuff. I never properly learned everything with the computer science. That's a rear bumper for something. Yeah, I started the computer science, and back in the day I could do some basic coding, but hell, you can't even do that anymore. Everything's changed so much. And I'm just basically lost. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. To infinity and beyond. Who does that guy remind me of? It might be Kraken. Kraken or Tyr Grape. I think that picture reminds me of one of them. Oh yeah, I need a food log here. Food and drink, but it's not alcohol. Yeah, I ain't really sure about what to talk about today. I did finally get some good news regarding my stuff. They did go ahead and restart my income. When I'll get a check though, since they shut it off, I don't know, probably 2 weeks from now, maybe longer. Because it's got to be restarted, and that's such a difficult process for them. If they wouldn't have took a vacation and passed my case on like they were supposed to, it wouldn't have been automatically terminated. Because I did what they told me to. I got a hold of them after my doctor's appointment on the 30th. And then she was out of the office until the 8th. And it was set to shut off if she didn't go in and put something in by the 6th. So I'm suffering because she didn't do her fucking job right. But is what it is. Just means I'll be a little fucked over for a while. It should eventually even out. I hope. God, I hope it eventually evens out. I need some engine oil. I don't need that. It's empty. I don't need a second turbo. I should grab some sponges before I leave. I ain't really seeing jack here. Anything up here? That's one of the things I wanted. It's a gun. Appears to be the only thing I wanted up here, though. Well, I will take the other engine oil. By the way, if you guys scan this It takes you to a video of a piece of bread falling over. So, in case anybody wants to scan that, there you go. It's a, I think, a 4-second video of just a piece of bread falling over. Most of the comments are in a different language. But hey, anyone's interested, there you go. I'll be using this engine again eventually. Why I'm in a bigger car. Might as well fill it up. Oh yeah, we had a gold paint. We'll put it right there. Oh, let me just leave all of my stuff here really quick. And go collect a bunch of brushes. Alright, now let's go grab a bunch of brushes. Because they seem to break, or sponges, because they seem to break faster than the brushes. And I am failing to grab that one. Alright. I need that engine to not be flopping around up there. So what am I doing? I remembered something. I can just do that. I ain't gotta sit there and jump for them. I bought, I took all the change in my change jar and took it up to the bank so I could afford gas and groceries since my income was shut off, and I had about $10 left over. So I said, fuck it, I'm broke, I don't give a damn anymore. And I bought a game I've wanted for a while, Transport Fever 2. It's on sale for another day thanks to the summer sale. And that's the only game I bought during this sale. I was at work when I put together my wish list, but given the year I've had, I I didn't get anything I wanted on that wish list really. But I can't say I did get the upgrade to my computer done. It was horrible timing because, like I said in one of my videos, as soon as I did it, 2 weeks later, my knee blows out, and I'm just like, oh well, I'm fucked. Horrible timing. Now, we were here for a while. I apologize. We have all the brushes and stuff we need to probably do another car whenever we do finish this one, which we've got 43 of the parts. Yeah, everything is on at this time. That's probably the car we'll do next that won't just pass, the Phoenix. Another muscle car, you know? God, this engine is terribly slow though. But you can't go any faster. This car can't handle itself. Well, let's take inventory. What do we still need? Both tail lights, front bumper, rear door, right door interior, right mirror. That's 7 pieces. There's more parts than that missing. Okay, well, I'm missing some stuff then I don't know about. Yeah, because 7 pieces only get us to 50. What else could I be missing? What the fuck? Well, I had 43 pieces. I'll probably only have 42 when I walk over here. If I have less than 42, we're just gonna reload. Yeah. So what the fuck, game? That ain't even fair, man. That ain't even fair. Oh shit. This one? Maybe? Before the crash or after or what? I'm not sure now. And talk about some bullshit though. Yeah, I forgot speed bumps can do that. The glitch. That's why I kept the truck tires on for as long as I did. Oh god, is this before I load up the car or after? Oh, they duplicated my engine. Fuck. Damn it. Well, you know what? Fuck that. I ain't doing it twice. I ain't gonna make y'all sit through that shit twice. Oh, they do have a color. They're white by default. Reminds me. That's on. Fuck your ads. That kind of pisses me off. Well, what am I talking about? Kinda? No, that really pissed me off. Now I'm nervous. I can't remember where that speed bump was. I mean, I guess it did its fucking job as a speed bump, but I think it did it a little too well. Made me do a fucking front flip. That's a Dada. Ooh, that was... I should have fucking hit that one. I'll count my lucky stars there, I guess. Yeah, I think I went back further than I wanted to. Really hoping it had auto-save somewhere before this speed bump. Triclops. Man, I so want to put the other engine in and try and drive again just because of how much faster it is. But I know I can't do it. This car just has absolutely no control when it's in there. It doesn't have control anyway, so what do I care? That's the question. Triclop. Any day we'll be there. Like I said when we first got this car, videos are going to go from the 20 to 30 minutes they were probably to the longer end. It don't look like nothing spawned there. Because we're back in a slow car. I mean, it's funny to think about, but that truck was going almost twice as fast. Huh. That shit right there is how I got them landmine achievements. Shit blowing up when I go by. I really can't wait to upload this one to YouTube. I hope it's finally fixed. But yeah, that's why I found online when not recording, when looking things up. And I did get on a Discord call with somebody who looked over all my stuff and like, no, you're fine. And they watched one of the test videos I made. They're like, no, it's good quality. Then they watched it after I put it on the YouTube and it destroyed the quality and then I deleted it. And we came up to the conclusion by looking at the stats for Nerd Button on YouTube that was using a fuck, he used the word I'm not very familiar with. It wasn't encoder, it was something else. 3-letter word, can't remember what was. Like AP something, or it was using the wrong program anyways. So it was taking a 1080p video and basically ruining it, making it unbelievably blurry and fuzzy. And that's when he told me, well, we can use this program here to upload, just convert the video to a higher quality, then it'll be uploaded in a higher quality. You don't have to record it in 4K. I'm like, well, what if I do just record it in 4K? Well, you can do that, and that should work. I'm like, okay, well, I'll do that. He's like, well, can you handle that? And I gave him the specs to my computer. He's like, yeah, you could handle that pretty fucking easily. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Like, there are YouTubers and stuff with better computers than me. But as far as YouTubers go and everything, I've got a pretty damn good computer. Just the 3060 goes a long way. Now, I almost put a 3080 in it, but we were having trouble with the tower itself. Like I said, we ended up having to cut a small piece out of the tower to adapt it for HDMI, USB, all that stuff, because my old hookup was old, to put it simply. It used the oh fuck, what's that cable called? Yeah, it plugs in and it got two little screws on it to tighten it up. I'm trying to think what it was called. EVGA cable, I think. Old school. They used them on the NASA rockets, you know? I did like that cord. I've always been a fan of the EVGA cables. They've always been reliable. And since they got screwed, since you could screw them on too when you were done there, they never got fucked up when shit happened. They never got unhooked. But upgrading to all these new graphics cards, there's just no way to use it anymore. I was forced to switch to an HDMI cable, which I wasn't very happy about. I've never had luck with HDMI cables. They always seem to break, go bad, get bent, always fucking something. I can't say I very much like HDMI cables. Or maybe even just say they don't like me. But yeah, that was the one of the big parts about my upgrade with this computer that I was not a fan of. Was one, cutting a piece of metal out of the back of the tower, and two, having to change to HDMI. But you gotta do some things. Like I said, my computer was beyond old at that point. The newest parts in it were from 2010. And I had a top of the line, speed bump, top of the line stuff, you know. Had a quad core Radeon. You know, those were real big in 2011. I had a 480i graphics card, yeah. That was pretty big in 2010 too. I had 8, I believe. I think I had 8 gigs of real RAM and 16 of virtual, which that wasn't very impressive even for 2010. God damn it! I slowed down for it and everything. What the fuck? I slowed down for it and everything. Oh, how far back are you gonna throw me? 5 kilometers. I miss my big wheels. But yeah, my computer was, for being in 2025, my computer was a fucking relic. The fact that it was still running was a miracle in and of itself. And even then, it was about done running. My my hard drive fried itself, and that hard drive was old. I mean, that hard. Yeah, I can't say shit about that hard drive. It was old enough to where it still had reading and writing arms, and it was a 1 terabyte, which was the biggest fucking thing I could obtain in 2010. You couldn't find anything fucking bigger. But the fact that it lasted, uh, when did I put that drive in? 2009 or 2010. Like I said, I had the whole computer rebuilt and had a new build date, new issue of Windows and everything in 2011. So that's where my computer got its new initial build date. But the drive, it came from the computer before that, from 2009. So yeah, that drive lasted under a heavy use. That's my own fault. I couldn't reach the button fast enough. Did not reach the button fast enough. But yeah, that drive lasted almost 16 years. And for a hard drive to go 16 years with basically no maintenance in a computer that ran every single day. The only time that computer was ever off was updates or power outages. I'm pretty damn sure that's the only time that computer was ever off. If you go from so even if you don't count the 2 years before that drive got transferred to the new computer, well, that still 14 years of more or less non-stop running as things just got progressively uh, further ahead, I guess, more difficult for it to understand. It did show its age. It started to get slower with everything. And like I said, the hard drive eventually it had massive failure. And reading and writing hard drives are almost impossible to fix because of the thousands of tiny reading and writing arms inside of them. They're not impossible to fix, but they're damn near, and they're not worth the price to fix unless you've got some really heavy shit on there. And even then, total recovery is not guaranteed. But it corrupted. The biggest thing that made it so hard to get anything off of that drive was where it corrupted. It corrupted the Windows operating system itself. It didn't corrupt something else. It destroyed the OS itself. So it was blue screening. Just you turn it on, have it on for a couple of minutes. Sometimes it would last an hour. Sometimes it would last 8 minutes. And then blue screen. And then sometimes when it blue screened, it would want you to insert a drive or booting device because it couldn't find Windows on the drive to boot from. And needless to say, I got basically nothing off of that fucking thing. What they were able to get off, they transferred to what they thought would be reliable. They gave me a solid state drive. And that thing broke after 6 months. And the data that's on it, we weren't able to get it off. So I've just got that drive sitting on top of my tower, pissed off. Oh, we're at our mark. But it's got a 3-year warranty on it, so I'm going to try and send that drive back to the manufacturer and have them recover the data on me, recover the data on it, since it was their failed product. Whether it'll work like that or not, probably not, but it's what I'm going to do. But anyways, we'll go ahead, we'll end it here. Alt-tab to the wrong tab. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it here. Hope everyone has a good night, good day, and a good life, and take it easy, y'all.